I'm Joy Nefioto, married to
Valdemar Nefioto Sr. We heard, or we understand, these good folks have some horses in Tennessee somewhere. So I had to tell them the story. When I was 15, I lived in Venezuela on a coffee plantation out in the boonies. And one of my jobs was on Saturday night to carry the payroll to the people working in the plantation or on the plantation. And the payroll back then was coins. There were no checks or bills or receipts or anything. They put me on a horse, gave me 2 bags of money, and said, go down this trail between the coffee trees and the horse will know where it's going. And off I went late in the evening. Got to the plantation. There were a couple of hundred people waiting to get paid. I got back on the horse after a drink of water, back to where I lived with the manager of the plantations. And by the time I got off the horse, I could barely walk because I wasn't used to the saddle, and it hurt, you know where. And so from the stall where the horses were kept, I had to walk about 2 blocks up a road to where I stayed with the manager's family. And the pain was kind of agonizing. So the manager was standing on the front porch when I walked or crawled up more or less. And he wanted to know what the heck was wrong with me. And I told him, I pointed back to the back and told him it really hurts. At which point he said, go back to your room, I'll send the maid with a remedy. Which I did, and the maid showed up 10 minutes later with a half-sliced lemon on a little plate. And I looked at her and I said, what am I supposed to do with that? And she said, Mr. Rhoda says, rub it on the area that hurts. And I thought they were joking, but he was at the end of the hallway telling me in good German to stop being a baby and do it, which I complied. And a second later, they heard me screaming probably all over the county because it hurt. But the trick was, he knew what he was talking about, because I went to bed and the next morning I got up and guess what? Everything was where it's supposed to be and nothing hurt anymore.